All right, now Jessica and I, we're a little tired today, so I think I'm gonna let Bruno take over today's hashtag Ask LiveLeanTV Q&A show. So Brew, here's today's viewers' questions. What is your body fat percentage? Not gonna answer that one? All right, next question. Do you recommend fasting with fruit? Bruno, fasting with fruit? Yes? No? All right, folks, it doesn't look like Bruno is gonna be much help today. So I guess I'm gonna have to get myself in front of the camera. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Brad Guthrow, and this is LiveLeanTV. So guys, this is the Q&A edition of our show where we answer your questions on camera now. Since Jessica is usually here with me, but she's busy with the kids today, I'm going solo today. And as you guys saw earlier, Bruno didn't want to join me, but I'm gonna attempt to answer 5 of your questions in 5 minutes. Yeah, we're going a little bit more rapid fire this show because we're kind of short on time here. If you want to know how to get your questions answered on a future episode of hashtag Ask LiveLeanTV, we typically on Mondays post a story with a question tag on our @LiveLeanTV Instagram. Now, when you see that story with that questions tag, simply click the tag and then type in your question. Now, we give priority to the questions that use the secret hashtag that we only share on our Monday vlogs. So make sure you're watching those Monday vlogs as well. However, we always do our best to answer all the questions, but if you've watched all of the Ask LiveLeanTV episodes and your question has still not been answered yet, keep asking it when we post that questions tag story on our Instagram. So with that said, guys, let's get into question number 1. Brad, what is your body fat percentage and what is your grams intake on a daily basis for protein, carbohydrates, and fats? All right, great question here. Now, when it comes to the exact body fat percentage, who really knows? And now I say this because depending on which method you use to measure your body fat, it'll pretty much be different every time. So in other words, one method will give you one measurement while a different method will calculate a different body fat percentage. So the last time that I checked my body fat percentage, it was with one of those handheld bioelectrical impedance monitors. Now my body fat tested at about 9.2%. So where I am on my Live Lean journey right now, I don't personally put too much emphasis on body fat percentage. I prefer to look in the mirror, and then if I like what I see, I stick with my workout and my nutrition program. And then if I go back and I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see, or my performance in the gym or on the sports field declines, I change up either the intensity, the volume, or the frequency of my workout program, and then I really just dial in the nutrition part of it. So for me, I like to typically be in that 8 to 9% body fat range all year round. Okay, now the second part of that question had to do with my macronutrient breakdown. Now I would say my current macronutrient ratios are very close to 35 to 40% protein, 20 to 25% carbohydrates, and about 40 to 45% fat. And even though I say I eat the Live Lean way, if I had to pick like one of those popular diets that more people are aware of, it would be the paleo diet. So the foods that I primarily eat are whole foods that are high in animal protein, high in fat, along with carbohydrates that are high in fiber and low in sugar. All right, question number 2, would you recommend juice fasting? All right, everything that I share here on Live Lean TV is all about lifestyle. So the idea behind juice fasting is to cleanse your body and to get rid of some of the toxins that you're building up from eating the wrong types of foods and the environment and many other ways that you're getting some of these toxins in your body. Now, if you're following the Live Lean way of eating, juice fasting and cleansing your body is actually not needed because you're not putting a lot of toxins into your body since you're primarily eating real whole foods. But if you just started following the Live Lean way of eating, a juice fasting diet could maybe help because it's going to give you momentum to then go into the Live Lean way of eating. Now, I've actually tried a juice fast before. I went one day where I just had water and orange juice, and it was tough. It seemed like every commercial that I watched when I was on TV was for a fast food restaurant. So I can simply say I didn't enjoy it, and I don't think many people enjoy it. So, but since then I haven't done a juicing fast in a long time, and I don't know, I may never do one again. But what it comes down to, guys, is you know what you have to do. Just figure it out and do what works for you. All right, question number 3. what should I eat before and after a workout? Okay, so before you go into a workout, you wanna make sure that you don't have a lot of heavy foods in your stomach. Because when you have a lot of those heavy foods in your stomach before your workout, your body is going to not effectively digest that food that's just sitting down there. And this means that it's essentially just going to sit in your stomach during your workout. So you want to make sure that you give yourself enough time before you work out to digest your pre-workout meal. So I recommend at least 1 hour, but I prefer eating 2 to 3 hours before you go into the gym. So 2 to 3 is optimal, but give yourself at least an hour. So before a workout, I like to have a protein source like a chicken breast and a healthy fat source like eggs. And if I'm trying to build muscle, maybe a carbohydrate source like sweet potato. So I share a whole bunch of my best pre-workout meals right here. You can go click that and it's a video, a blog post, go check that out. Okay, now during your post-workout meal, you can actually have a little bit more fun because this is when your body is craving for sugar to fill up your depleted glycogen levels. So during this time, I recommend a fast digesting meal like a post-workout shake. Now, you can add in a whey protein isolate. I like to use an egg protein powder, and we'll link those down below what both Jessica and I use. But also you can add in some simple sugars like maple syrup or honey, as well as some pineapple or berries. So these fast digesting carbohydrate sources can help quickly restore your depleted glycogen levels after you have that tough workout. So this will help you repair and recover faster so you're all ready for the workout when you do it the next day. All right, question number 4. Being a fitness coach, how do you deal with difficult clients or clients who don't show initiative and drive when it comes to working out? Does that really happen? Actually, guys, yes, it happens all the time. So even though I don't train very many people one-on-one anymore, I used to interview people before taking them on as a client. So I would not take on a client who did not want their results as much as I wanted it for them, because that's a waste of my time, it's a waste of their time, and it's ultimately a waste of money as well. So I'd interview them to see how driven they are, how committed they are, and to see if they were ready to start their Live Lean journey. And honestly, if we didn't see eye to eye, I simply just wouldn't take them on. I've even fired clients before because rather than just interviewing them, I just unfortunately took them on, but then they just didn't give enough effort in the gym and they didn't commit to the nutrition either. So I essentially just told them, unfortunately, this isn't working, so it's just time for us to move on. So I would just recommend that you need to find your ideal client avatar. So who's the perfect person that you want to train, and then build that relationship with them so they stay with you for the long term. Because to keep it real, over the long term is where the client is going to see the drastic results, not just after like a typical 6-week program. Now, there are so many people out there that need good fitness coaches as well. So rather than taking on every single client, focus on the clients that are truly committed and they value your help. And because when it's a good fit for both the client and the trainee, the results will come. Okay guys, I'm sure my 5 minutes is up, but let me just jump into the last question here. Question number 5, how do you get rid of man boobs? Well, they didn't use the term man boobs when they asked this question, but we'll keep it PG here. Man boobs all comes down to, guys, it's body fat. So where that fat gets stored usually comes down to a hormonal issue. So a lot of times when fat gets stored in the upper chest region, for males especially, the foods that they are eating and the chemicals that they are putting on their skin, they're very estrogen dominant. Now, this causes a male's hormonal balance to be way out of whack. So for example, they may not be producing as much testosterone and they may be producing more estrogen. Now, this is happening a lot in today's society. If you just look at all of the processed foods and the chemicals that we are putting in and on our bodies. I mean, even chemicals from the environment, they're just bad for our hormones. And if you just look at the research on males, the testosterone to estrogen balance is way off. So I would say here is your game plan. I want you to focus on eating whole foods, and I want you to watch out for the xenoestrogen chemicals in your skincare products. And I did a video on this, I'll link it down below. And also it's important for you guys to follow a resistance training program. Now, just by eating primarily real whole foods, following a properly structured workout resistance program, you're going to lose body fat, including your man boobs. Okay, so that was answers to 5 questions in approximately 5 minutes. All right, guys, so if you want to sign up for our weekly e-newsletter where we send out workouts, we send out cooking recipes, fitness and nutrition tips, and more motivation to help you live lean for us, I'll put a link down below. When you sign up for our newsletter, you're also going to get our Ultimate Live Lean Starter Guide for free as well. And guys, if you're not following us and hanging out with us on social yet, this is where we can motivate you daily and keep you focused on living lean. So you can follow us on Instagram at LiveLeanTV. Check us out on Facebook at LiveLeanTV over on Facebook and at LiveLeanTV on Twitter as well. Yes, I know that's a lot, guys, but we need to get the message out there. Also, if you like this video, please support this channel by clicking that like button down below. You know, you see that button with the thumbs up. Tap that baby right now. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, please click the subscribe button down below. Right, I think it's probably down here. I don't know where it is right now. And also, there's a share button down there too. I know we would love it if you guys share these videos as we're looking to get as many people on board of our Live Lean Transformation 1 million mission as possible. And for us to accomplish that, we need your help too. And the last thing, guys, leave a comment down below with the timestamp of the clip that you found most interesting. And to get your questions answered, guys, don't forget to look out for that questions tag on our at LiveLeanTV Instagram stories on Monday, and we will get your questions answered right here on the hashtag AskLiveLeanTV show. Guys, I absolutely love you and I appreciate all of your support. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep living lean.